Welcome to the first video of CoreWaats. My name is Michael Gaynor. I am the creator, the innovator, and the visionary behind CoreWaats. What is CoreWaats? I mean, what does this mean to people? What does it mean to me? Well, I posted a Instagram picture and it said CoreWaats Empowerment. So this is the mission of CoreWaats. I'll get into what CoreWaats means, and it's not WATTS, which is unit of power, and electricians would know what the watt is. You know how wattage, everything has wattage. Your lights have wattage, batteries have wattage. It's just wattage. But yes, you spell watts, W-A-A-T-S, core, W-A-A-T-S. Now, why did I have watts? Why did I have that in there? Core, watts. Well, I want to get to the core of what's important in life. And how do I do that? Well, first of all, I have to get to the core issue, the core problem. And how do I figure that out? Well, people. I have to understand people, human psychology, human behavior, and how we evolved to be these complex creatures we are today. But it all stands for, at the core, we are all the same. You're different, that's okay. But at the core, at our heart, we're all the same. Individuality, I do not push that away to the side and say it doesn't matter. Individuality, to me, it's amazing. It can open you up to so much in life about what things mean and how much meaning they actually have based upon you, not anybody else. Because you can make this false idea in your mind of something being real, and it doesn't have to be real. It's just the imagination. It's just the power of the mind. Now, the only reason I put watts in there is because it deals with power, and success is this word that I'm obsessed with. But what is success? It's just personal power. It's personal power, it's collective power, it's everyone coming together, uniting, and creating infinite abundance for each other. And that's ultimate power, I would say. But the core, it just means the heart, the corazón. And that's the most vulnerable place for all of us. And we are all the same. That statement, it does something to me when I hear it, because we all get stuck in our own heads thinking that we're so different and that we don't belong because we're different, and that we need to just go away, and that people are evil, or they're strange, or they don't make sense, so I have to isolate myself. And this leads to depression, loneliness, suicide, because people don't feel that they can communicate with their species anymore. You know, it's ridiculous. But nonetheless, it's important that we get this unlocked. And this is like the mission of my life, to help people to transcend their problems in life. And I don't feel like we should be free of problems. The very idea that their problems exist is the reason we have to solve them. And this is how we've got to this point. We had to make it out of the jungle. We had to make it out of the forest. How did we do that? We had to solve a problem. We had to become more advanced as a species. We had to become more intelligent. Our brains had to grow. How did we do that? Well, we had to solve a problem. We had to get to the core of what we had to do to make what we wanted a reality. And it's just power. If you think about it, it's powerful. when you hear this, you'll probably say it's powerful what he's saying, but it's truth. And another thing I wanted to get to is what our ancient ancestors understood was that truth was the only measuring stick we judged others by how true they were being to themselves, to their communities, to the universe. Because it doesn't make sense to me why anyone feels powerless, helpless, as if they don't have freedom, if they don't have the right to stand up and claim what it is they want, claim what it is they deserve. You'll hear this a lot. You don't deserve anything if you're at the bottom. You don't deserve, and what does that mean? I don't deserve? So if I'm at the bottom, I don't deserve to be loved. I don't deserve to be respected as a human being. I don't deserve the compassion, the empathy from others to understand my situation and where I'm coming from because of my individual decisions and individual processes and individual brain cells. I just feel that we're disconnected, and social media is a culprit. It's something we weren't prepared for as a species because we're over advanced. We don't understand ourselves. But I feel as if the perfect way to understand yourself is to pick up a book. This video is taking a new direction. I just said that the best way to understand yourself is to pick up a book. But now I go further into the background, the history of why we are the way we are and why we think in these limited ways and why we feel like reading is boring and what's happened to us. Why are we like this? So here it is. Hope you guys enjoy it. The educational systems have duped every one of us, every single one of us who went to 12 years, got our little diplomas, and we felt very proud of ourselves because of all that pressure and all that work we had to do for those 12 years just to be free from it. And then we go to college to do the exact same thing for another 4, 6, 8 years. When really the only thing in life that we had to pay attention to was innate intelligence, was our own intuition. Because everything we need to know to live a prosperous, to live a good life, an excellent life, we didn't learn those things in school, did we? Did algebra really help you that much? I mean, think about this. Did anything you really learned in school help you, like to the point where you excelled in your life and now you're on top of the world doing whatever you want to do, helping people and saving the planet? Like, did school help you to do that? Did it give you a sense of purpose, meaning? Did it give you mission? Did it give you a vision of what you want to do in life? Did it equip you with the right goals for your own individuality? No, it didn't. A lot of us are confused, we're lost, we still have no sense of direction. And this is because we're not self-educated. We're formally educated. And we didn't retain a lot of that information in school. Some of it's still there, 10 times 10. I know that's 100. 12 times 12, I know that's 144, I think. I'm not the best at math, but you know what I mean? Like, these tools, they didn't make us who we really wanted to be. A lot of us didn't engage in school, didn't do well in school because we weren't learning anything we were interested in or anything that we saw ourselves being engaged with down the future, into the future. But me, I'm glad that I found information. I'm glad I found knowledge and wisdom that didn't involve me sitting in a class and hearing some teacher lecture me that wasn't where I really wanted to be in life, or didn't even have the sort of energy I wanted in life, sort of the sense of mission and purpose and meaning in life. Sure, they have a lot of specialized knowledge, but it's not the kind of knowledge that I want to do what I want to do in the world. Everybody can teach you something in life, but it's very rare for them to be able to teach you something that you resonate with, that's congruent to your life and your own goals and what you want to accomplish in your own life. We're all individual in that way. And I believe that's the ultimate way to start experiencing higher consciousness. Start to get out into the world and learn and experience and really feel what it's like to be a human being. You don't have to do this by harming the body, by doing more damage than good. You know, a lot of drugs, a lot of antibiotics, a lot of the pharmaceutical medications, prescriptions people take it, they're not good for us. They don't help us. They only decrease our energy and our lifespan. And that's just not the movement I want to share, or it's not what I want for my family and my loved ones. You know, I can't save everyone, but if you're willing to listen and go with me on this journey, I believe that we can make the impossible seem like nothing. So let's do it, y'all. CoreWaats Empowerment is a movement. It's the next movement of this generation and the next. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, feel free to subscribe to my channel, like the video, and leave a comment if you had any questions for me, because I'm very excited to answer them for you. If you have anything you want to know, or maybe a future video topic that I can go deeper into. So have a good one, y'all. Thanks for watching. If you watched all the way through, you're amazing. Peace out. Follow me on Instagram. Everything will be in the description below. All my social media profiles and whatnot. So have a good one, y'all. I'm out.